are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Here's Penix. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Falcons first down. An 8-yard pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch in the opening drive.
That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 14.
A play fake. Now Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play, because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And looking to throw, Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Now Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Colts, nothing. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Buffalo 19 Tigers.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll throw deep left side. Touchdown! Marvin Harrison Jr. hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. You look at this Colt defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
They need to cut. That's a joke, dude.
38-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
coverage was great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
On third down, Penix from the gun. Into the hands of London. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
You can't make sense of that. You can't even make sense of that, man.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14-7.
I gotta remember this Colts defense trash.
The touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level. Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Ready up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, ready.
And they'll run again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another one on 2nd. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdown scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Yo, that's 2 picks in a row. That's 2 picks in a row, man. Come on, dog. That's 2 in a row.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Looking to throw Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. Shedding the tackle, gives him some room. And out of bounds on the
I got to get better personnel. I just got to get better personnel.
53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to
This man diving like he's Superman, man.
Pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. To the air, Penix. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Barnett. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll throw with Penix. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Yeah, that's the 3rd one, for real, for real. They only gave me 1.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Colts 21, Falcons 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines throwing for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 46.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Penix going to hold on to it.
If they don't give me my pick, man, give me my pick, man.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Falcons 14.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep here from Mooney. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. In this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by AJ.
I don't know why I'm doing that, man. That was just dumb.
24-yard line.
That was just dumb of me.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Handoff now to Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down. They're going to look to throw.
He didn't have to bat his hand. That's a pick. I was sitting right there. He didn't have to bat his hand.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with a football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
I got to take that. I can't do
The
that.
Indy offense at the line and set to go. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this. But you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. From the midfield strike, they look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Benson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Like it, 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out.
I missed him, and I had him wide open, dog. I missed that boy.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I didn't want to throw that joint later than you figured, but I sure had.
Make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. He's got Harrison left side complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. And that is caught. down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
35. Falcons 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find.
It's caught.
Hey, yo.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Hey, this is terrible. This is horrible, Snell. That's horrible.
Cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's horrible. That's a pick, and he go to jump up and grab it, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. I get it. My defense is horrible. They terrible. I get it. I understand.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Jeanette. Panther 6. Panther 6.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
I knew you switched to that, but you still better be careful because this could be a touchdown.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the
I don't believe they gave that boy that touchdown, man. I don't believe that.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
A 99 overall quarterback can't make that throw.
Most importantly, partner,
Can't make that throw right there. Wide open.
absolutely.
From my house to your house, no trap.
They're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 Lions.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. He's got it at the 15.
From my house to your house, no trap.
And now Mitchell, 72 yards. As his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They begin the drive with Robinson.
They just diving everywhere, man. These folks just. Hey, my defense got to be the worst defense for the game, man.
Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now a fumble.
I slide and they make him fumble? Really?
And they take over.
Yo, I slide and they make this man die.
So potentially a turning point.
Look at this. You can't make this crap up, bro.
Just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. Second guy in, tackle the ball.
3 yards on the pickup.
I slide and they make this man fumble.
Here's Penix. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 153 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon
Yo, you can't make this stuff up, man.
Drake London,
You cannot make this stuff up.
14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. That's been
Make it up,
quite the
bro.
game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw with Penix. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
42. Falcons 37. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it here. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Falcons first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And looking to throw, Penix. And a fine chase.
Every time they just let him run right past him like he's nothing.
Catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the Falcons first down.
They run. Robinson fighting through. 167 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. And caught by London. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and
Back to throw here. Now Penix going to hold on to it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are back within a score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, things.
Yeah, I got to get this defense together. They can only get better by playing. It is what it is.
The pass got inside for the catch and the score. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hey, let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Second and 3. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect.
Hey,
It's incomplete.
What else they
Here's
want
a
from
classic
me?
second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if
What
he just
else
ran
they
it
want
himself.
from me?
The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Come 19, 18.
Back to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
You can't even control the man. This is terrible.
Shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Dragon 6, 19, Charger, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A 7-yard pickup.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To the air, Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
18 yards the gain for number 18. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll throw with Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Coup for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Dragon, 6, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Warriors, 70. 60 Bobcat, 60.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
18, 5 years.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
On the ready.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. They'll drop the throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
The 35-yard line.
Drop 50, 65, 2. Viking 18. Hurt.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Colts. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So here we go. The Colts will go for two. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Falcons 51.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
2nd and 9 now. And that will get the off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
36-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Adnan Mitchell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Colts 65. Falcons 51.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throw left side, there's London.
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, y'all,
evades the tackler, and now some space.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
they're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Now Pennett's going to hold on to it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run. But this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Throw left side complete. That's Barnett. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 12-yard
Everything he do got a backside drag.
The Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The Falcons will line
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
59.
So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here.
Stop YouTubing it, man. Just kick the ball.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And they just about had to get that recovery to
Stop
have any
YouTube.
chance. They
Just
only
kick
have
the
one
ball. It's
timeout. You
okay.
look at the clock. Now let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about
Use
the
the last
timeouts,
time out.
I'm
what
not
you
as
can
smart
do,
as you.
and in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the 41-yard line.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
18 Cardinal, 18.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
And the Colts.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
79 Broncos. 60 Vikings. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Go.
Now back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Penix.
He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football.